So finally got this to work, and actually, to be honest, I'm surprised it's able to track me. A new device I am testing out and something. But for now, we're going to do a whole bunch of things. So as of now, we're going to be talking about a little bit of things about what's going on, what its plan is. So this is more of a bit of an in-depth of 0.0, sort of 0 episode sort of thing, what we're going to do. So I officially announced on my YouTube channel, and I will be posting a little bit later as well, what I'm calling Road to Japan. The goal is simple. I'm going to take my 2006 B6 Passat, I'm going to mark it up, get it all ready, get it parity, get it looking right, and throughout the year and a bit, I'm going to get it ready and hopefully ship it to Japan. Now, the concept of it, we're not just going to turn around and sit there and go, oh, we're going to set it there, we're going to make it look nice and pretty. No, she's going to be ready. She's going to be sitting there, hopefully in Japan. Now, life is through of hurdles. Life is never simple. So whether or not the car can't make it, whether or not I and the car can't make it. So the thing is, the car has to make it for me to make it as well. I can go there and I can visit there, and that could be the thing like, hey, look, I'm going to go back to it. But the reason why this happens is because a couple of things. One, I am going to turn around and want to make content creation, and I have been for a long time, but I've never been able to find that market of what I want to do, what I want to experience. Gaming has always been something in my life, but car has been something that I haven't thought about at all. So the next thing we're going to do is take this car. This car was made for Japan, built in Germany, shipped to New Zealand. And about after 6 years on the road there. She has a bit of wear and tear, and you can see exactly where she has literally been from Japan. So we're going to take her there and hopefully get her up to scratch, up to snuff to make her better. We've got mods plans, we've got upgrades plans, we've got things like that because I want to get everything, but I also want to show off New Zealand and what it is. I already am part of one car culture, one car club, and they have been amazing, but this is something that I want to do more of. I'm always going to be nervous. I'm very self-confident, very unsure. The editing is going to be very different because obviously I'm not skilled and I have someone helping me, so I'm going to make sure that gets done. But this is a tier 0. This is the episode 0. I was hoping to be at the beginning of the month, start my off really hard and go, we're going to do it. Had some burdens, well, not really burdens, hurdles. Mother's Day, as you all know, and then my mother's birthday came up literally a week later. So kind of shortfall on it. Then had to spend money on parts. Like, I'm spending more money on this thing currently because it's never been looked after. And then there's been me who wants to look after it, but is also kind of going, let's modify it. So got a few parts coming through the year. We will do a few editorials as well. So we do a little bit of information about the car as the time goes on. So we're hopefully going to make it so she is the thing. Now, a lot of you are probably going to be going, well, that's just a car. It's nothing important. So this is what I'm naming the car. The car was originally named when I first got as Quicksilver. She's now going to be named one other thing, R2.0. Now, the R2.0 is for one reason. It isn't because I'm trying to be slick, because, you know, serious sound race line. Well, kind of. The B6 Passat came out in New Zealand. The America is different, but in New Zealand, we had one model, 1.8 TSI model. Sorry, I'm trying to get the models right. They literally had an R-line. Then we have the R36. In America, you have the 3.6 litre VR6 R-line. So different again, because it's not the exact same car. Now, what am I wanting to do with this? The reason why it's 2.0? Well, I was going to call it R20. An homage to the R32, R36, R50. But R2.0 sounds better, sounds more unique. That makes it sound a little bit more like everything we're doing is unique, but also a bit more homage to, hey, this is what an R-line should have been. And this is what an R-line would be. She is a TFSI, 2 litre, same engine as the Mark 5 GTA, same engine as what was the later devised, the EA113 for the Mark 6R. She's been put into this engine, car, no engine swap, pure from the factory, sports line. According to what Volkswagen has said to me, these cars were not available in anywhere but Japan, America, and Mexico. So, kind of pretty cool, and a little bit more unique. But over the years, things have obviously changed. So, obviously, we're planning some lowering, planning some actual upgrades. We have a few things we want to do, but we're going to eventually go through it. Now, obviously, this isn't going to be the easiest thing to do because, again, I'm in a car park. Quite literally, very obviously, I'm in a car park. Now, this isn't where things are going to be. We're going to plan things, we're going to get things built, we're going to get things done as right as we can, and hopefully, just hopefully, we can make it work. So be patient. I'm not self-confident. I have a couple things I have to get done this week, so this video hopefully is going to be very raw, very non-edited, non-conclusive, just going to be literally me talking. Most of my videos you're going to see me go through between shaven, non-shaven, shaven, non-shaven, because of where I work currently, and I have no choice. So we're going to go do that, but hopefully you'll enjoy and stick around for the journey, because Road to Japan, well, she's just begun. But the main thing is, it's not the journey, it's the destination. It's not just the destination, I should say, it's the journey. Because why would? So 3 trips I have in mind for this year, as well, for the next, before Japan as well. So I better, before I go, I cannot forget to tell you what the thing is. So we have New Zealand's first time ever Summer Nats. That is the first trip up. That's a trip to about Hamilton. And that's the first time they've done it, first time I can actually probably show it off at a decent setting like that. Next year we also have, hopefully, we have Chrome, another great event, very big on the car racing scene, very big on the cars thing. If it's just going to be a show car, that's great, but I don't plan on just having a show car. Another event, Forza Roaders. That's going to be before the end of the year, and she's going to be a nice, beautiful thing. Hopefully she's shipping into good enough condition I can actually go, show it off, enjoy a little bit more time down there. Then we have one more thing through the year. I'm planning a trip to Wellington, Auckland, to get some parts. There's going to be a part run, so she's going to be a bit better, hopefully a bit modification. Hopefully I get her in paints as well. But the one thing I will say in this journey is nothing's going to be simple. I can plan out as much as I can, but everyone goes and you see anyone from the States going, oh, I just bought this mod, it cost me, $100. Cool, that's like $500. So nothing in the New Zealand is cheaper. We have to pay shipping, we have to wait for times, and with parts like what I'm using for the EA113, it's going to be a lot harder to get, and considering a lot of times it goes towards Audi or Mark 6Rs, which are very similar, but I have to change. So we have a lot on the line. So this Friday, which will be the first edit video that I'll be videoing, is replacing in a lot of parts. So we hope you stick around, hopefully you enjoy. And to be honest, November's going to be the tipping point, because the idea is to get her back to Japan. Get her back to where she belongs, in a great country that she was loved in, and back to it. Drive those roads again for one last time, because you never know what the world's going to do. And then, who knows? I did kind of, this year being a 20th anniversary, I kind of wanted to go, let's take her to Germany. Let's go on the Autobahn, but that's just expensive. So we're going to be hopefully driving her. So we're going to take her from Japan, bring her back, work on her a bit more, hop in, take her to Germany, hopefully take her to Germany, take her through the UK first, drive all the way through Germany. And then the last one, which I really am hoping to do, America. Of course, America's going to be on my bucket list. I got a lot that I want to do, and the road tripping through America idea is amazing. Yeah, you don't have an Autobahn, but am I worried? I'm driving a car that has kilometers instead of miles. I'm going to have cops confused because it is literally, you guys have this car. But I do have other projects I have in mind. So over the next few years, hopefully you guys are sticking with me, because then we can do the modifications. I have a certain build I have in mind. I have 3 other versions of Passats I want to build. And that is where we get to it. So one other thing I want to drop for Road Japan, if anything changes throughout the time, I will honestly be upfront. I don't like being dishonest, but I also have bouts of mental health issues. As well, I say mental health issue, I say I have a bout of depression. We all do. We all go through it. I'm not going to say I'm the only one. But I will have times where I get depressed, especially with the car. I have times where she will love me, she's great to me, she's gorgeous, just boosting the road, and then boom, doesn't work. Or the boost doesn't work, or there's leaking, or anything. So I have the next couple of months, I have to getting stuff. I might possibly even look at just an engine, brand new engine, rebuild a whole new engine from scratch. Just because she's an engine that is pushing in Ks. We've done a lot to try and keep her on the road, but I don't know how long the engine will hold. So I'm going to start looking at that. So you might see some content coming out a little bit dribbly here and there, but you might see more content. So hopefully we'll get everyone hooked into the idea of it. But for the next couple of, well, till November next year, let's hope we can get to Japan, because the road to Japan begins now.